Hello dear viewers, I have cycled to Bath again and I'm hungry again and I want to eat a kebab again. So without further ado, let's jump on the bicycle and cycle to the nearest kebab shop. This is Bath. We might need to become pedestrians at some point. So there it is, Bodrum BBQ. This is supposed to be a takeaway. Hello, and get a large lamb doner. Yeah. Garlic and chili. Yes. And can I get some cutlery to eat outside? Okay. Sure. Thank you. Well, this was the fastest kebab I ever gotten, definitely under a minute. Fortunately for 9.50 it does not feel particularly heavy, but we will measure that. Now we need to find a suitable spot to review the kebab. Now you might notice that Bath has a pretty nice town center, but also has 1 million tourists. Yes. Not sure what this is. Car park, but not a park for humans. Anyway, you can see a bit of Bath here. You can see people in their graduation ceremony. And I guess it is good that I took a detour. So this is River Avon. A bit of trivia for you. So I decided to sit next to the river. There are multiple spots to do that. This bench should do. So this is the kebab from Bodrum BBQ, and this scale keeps dancing non-stop. Check it out. Let's call it 630 because it just keeps changing non-stop. So Bodrum BBQ kebab, 630 grams for almost 10 pounds. That's gonna be a pretty bad value for money, as you will get only, I guess, around 70 grams per pound. I took a variety of salad. I wanted to see what they have to offer. Chili and garlic sauce, classic. I'm already feeling a bit of spiciness, but just a bit. Firstly, there's a whole lot of salad here on top, not much meat in the bottom. I mean, everybody likes a good salad with a kebab, but you have to admit you are eating kebab because of food, not you're eating kebab because of meat, not because of the salad. Otherwise you would have just went to a salad bar, probably get fresher and tastier vegetables anyway. I was a bit suspicious when they made it so super quickly, probably less than a minute, and just so much vegetables here. They say it's authentic Turkish restaurant, but as somebody who's actually been to Turkey and reviewed a fair amount of kebabs there, I have not seen this style of kebabs at all anywhere in Turkey except in one place, and that place was Berlin's Doner. So even they said they are modifying the recipe to suit the European version. They're giving Berlin as the birthplace of that type of doner. Well, once you get through the vegetables, it is decent, but seriously, I think there's too many vegetables. Want more meat. Veggies are just a side dish, not the main dish. As for the vegetables, yeah, you get loads. You get tomatoes, lettuce, onions, chili peppers, cucumber, and this is a red cabbage. The sauces are good, both chili and garlic. They are tasty. Chili sauce is spicy. The meat is just slightly burned, which is kind of how I like it. Now it's completely dry and burned, but just a tiny bit. Now again, my big concern with this kebab is the value for money you get. They're almost 10 pounds, 630 grams is not enough in my opinion. Plus, to top everything off, you get a huge amount of salad, and again, in my opinion, not enough meat. So let's try how it is to eat it in a bread. The bread actually doesn't have a bottom, it's broken. Bread not soggy as they usually are, a bit crispy crust. Ingredients falling out. Now I would like you to have a look at one thing. These are the remains that fell out of my kebab, so you could say it's a random sample of this kebab. You have this one tiny chunk of meat and the rest are vegetables. My problem with this kebab is that it has too many vegetables compared to the amount of meat. If this was a 1 kilo kebab, that amount of vegetables would be appropriate. But for 630 gram kebab, the amount of meat was just insufficient. So I'm going to rate this kebab 2 stars. Not because the ingredients were bad, because ingredients were decent quality. Meat was maybe slightly better than average, bread also just slightly better than average. Sauces were good, had an interesting taste, but this, you basically get a vegetarian kebab for the price of a lamb kebab. That is just not acceptable. Therefore, 2 stars for Bodrum BBQ in Bath. So after eating this kebab, the aftertaste is as if I've just eaten a standard salad. And I'm not a big fan of salads unless they are part of a kebab. So take what you will from that remark. Bodrum kebab, you should do better. So that was Bodrum BBQ in Bath, southwestern England. While the service was exceptionally fast and I received a kebab within a minute, The kebab itself ended up being disappointing. I suppose rushing in making this kebab did not do it any favors. The first problem I have with this kebab is its value for money. When spending close to 10 pounds on a kebab, one expects it to pack close to 1 kilogram. However, this kebab was merely 630 grams and the value for money is very low at 66 grams per pound. The second problem is the overly high ratio of vegetables to meat. If I am already paying so much for a kebab, I expect it to be filled with delicious meat, not the mild tasting vegetables. This is not to say the vegetables were not good, but merely an observation that one buys a kebab because of meat and not because of the sides. If you take meat out of a kebab, you do not have a kebab anymore. If you take vegetables out of a kebab, you still have a kebab. Therefore, kebab meat provides the essence of this dish, not the vegetables. Considering the poor combination of a taste rating and value for money, this is not a recommendation from me. That is all for today. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week in another episode.